Thank you, sir.
Handle this opportunity. We have to turn this crisis as an opportunity. As Jawaharlal said, every crisis will have make us force and will make us more. We're all thinking how to ensure quality education
Yes.
without any direct class. Industry, including the UGC, all going to give us minimum expenses. And as IQAC people, we have to use this opportunity. We should not waste this. COVID has actually given us opportunity to experiment. The experiment that nobody can ever do again. It is shutting up the whole world, shutting up all the universities and see what happens. It will not to happen again. We have to take the outputs from these experiments, results, and we should analyze. We should strategize our education system, make it more digitized. Okay, next slide. So I'm going to again say the same thing. See, it's interesting. The coronavirus for me it looks bigger than the app. It has given so many things. People take economics now more. The economic students have a nice outview now.
Hello.
This is opportunity to learn other things. Field was also joining it. It's not that the study from home, from home is new, but we had the mindset that we should not do it because we have like experimenting at the cost of finding education. But now somebody has got an opportunity. We are now going to experiment how this education from home will work out. Next. Post-COVID, sir, there are two possibilities. Not will be the provider. Medical, no. What means this COVID either prolonged for some more time or may suddenly vanish because this coronavirus already was once there.
Dr. Naveen, sir.
It vanishes itself. The United States may take it, different states or transmission. Yes, yes, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Dr. Naveen, sir, you can switch off your. Dr. Naveen, sir. Dr. Naveen, sir. Yes, sir, we can hear you. We can hear you, sir. Please.
Please switch off what? Hello, hello.
Sir, Naveen, sir.
Yes, welcome.
Please switch off your camera, sir, because your signal strength is low, sir. If you can switch off your camera, the audio will be more clearer, sir.
Okay, it's okay. Let me
Please
hide.
switch off your camera. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Such
Thank
a
you, sir. Thank you,
personality.
sir. Please continue, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Now, is it clear now, Mr. Dr. Babu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Far better, sir. Far better, sir. Please continue, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we have to see what will happen. Actually, the whole world, industries, researchers, universities are all in uncertainty. What will happen and how long this will prolong? But whatever be the case, what I would like to suggest as an IQC coordinator is we have to make use of this opportunity. For example, it may have two possibilities. It may either prolong so long or it will simply vanish. Or a day just about time when the vaccine is invented, it will just vanish immediately. Or even suppose some existing medicine is already found useful, then within a week, whole world will be cleared of COVID, just as what happened with some of the diseases earlier. Apart when the penicillin was first invented, so many diseases simply vanished. Like that, it may happen. But whatever be the case, We have started already to digitize education. We have to improve it and stick on to it for so many other reasons apart from managing COVID. We'll see in the next slides. Okay, now the teaching learning process has taken a new shape. Actually, one of the first thing that changed in the education industry because of COVID is teaching learning process. Research has not yet come, and all other parts of education has not come into picture. But teaching learning process already has changed. First, now whenever online teaching is going on, online learning is also going on. That is, staff have already adapted to the system. In fact, I find feedback from many of the staff members that they like this kind of teaching. They feel that they can share more things, they can teach at the time they want, and they can even have special classes even Sundays without much more organization, and can of course cancel the classes if you don't want. Something like this, it is already helping. It's found attractive for the staff members who are teaching. Although I'm personally I personally a fan of chalk and talk, I myself think and have been making it clear that we have to go to the newer technologies. This crisis can be I just compared to this cash crisis related to demonetization, which was well handled by the people, and they switched over from ATM to Paytm. Even today, even in this Corona crisis, we use Paytm more than now than ever. So now I can say shortly, virtual has become a reality. Now the educational challenges, of course, we have a crisis. It's not that educational technology alone can simply help everything. There are challenges also. For example, we have no method of how to teach project boards. For professional courses, especially health sciences and engineering courses, we have no methods now so far how to do something like that. Uh, Already, if you take researchers, most of the Indian researchers are simulation based because we want to manage our cost of research without getting funds. We always go through the simulation groups. So it's not good in certain ways because we have to promote real atmospheres. Similarly, for IQAC, it is a great challenge now how to benchmark the practical courses, how to assess them, how to evaluate them, how to ensure that the student is really doing a project work, how to ensure that the staff member is really evaluating the project work and other things. Similarly, this even if we are ready, the UGC has already given a circular that 40% of the courses can go through 40% credits can be awarded through MOOC courses. But now, what about the recognition by the other countries? That is a challenge now. That is the Washington kind of things should be standardized again. There should be an international standards derived for educational excellence through online programs. Similarly, even now we have to introduce new programs. We don't really know how the job market will support. Will there be, of course, due to COVID, there will be so many industries that are going to come. Already, you may all know one of the best industry, helping industry for engineering graduates now in India is Swiggy. Something like in the COVID may also some other industries, some other new services may evolve, and that may promote or require more different types, new types of programs to serve that industry that we have to also see. So IQAC has to study. Any IQAC of any college should first go through and study. After 2 years, which will be the course the people will want. For example, maybe for medical sciences, maybe contactless description diagnosis maybe a course we need, or how to diagnose a patient from by online maybe we need. We may have new industries evolving through out of this crisis. So we have to study this impact. We have to carefully watch the industrial scenario, carefully watch and study the new startups, the startups that are going to become a very big success in near future. We have to study them and we have to cater those industries by designing new programs. Similarly, at the same time, from the current students, even after graduations, we hope that industry output may be less and industry may operate less and the new recruitments will be less and industries may not pump so much money in training or to collaborate with universities or even do research. So this is a challenge. So we have to steer our research collaborations through government agencies at least at the time. Okay, now What are the limitations of educational technology? Although COVID-19 has provided us a base for online programs, the practical courses cannot, of course, be impractically done. Similarly, for courses like implant training, of course, the courses must be in plant. We cannot have, my knowledge at this moment, we cannot have. Similarly, policy decisions, the biggest hurdle or uncertainty we face now is we are ready. Okay, as an IQAC, we react to the COVID-19 situation. We understand the students cannot come. We have to ensure contactless teaching learning processes. We can, of course, find a new way. We can buy a new software, all other things. But government certifying agencies or policymaker should derive some methodologies to accept this one. So these we are waiting for, and we have to really cater our programs, our own teaching methodologies based on the limitations given by UGC and other bodies. And professional education, of course, always are skill based. So how to transfer knowledge is well addressed by online teaching methodologies. How to transfer skill and experience is always a question. It's very easy to transfer knowledge actually, but it's not that easy to transfer skill. In fact, experience in many cases cannot be transferred. So all these issues still be there. With after COVID-19, we have to tailor a program, at least for transferring skill. We have to create some online methodology. For example, how to drive a car. We have simulators. You need not go to driving a car and other things, and it can just learn. Similar kind of things for laboratory experiments may be evolved. That we have to see, and we have to again evaluate that software package and authorize for our curriculums. Okay, now future trends. I told you already that future trends we do not know, so we do not know which program is good, which program must be amended, all other things. Now, it's not the it's a challenge only for the students and teacher that everybody should react to the COVID-19. All the stakeholders of the education system should react to the COVID-19 crisis. First of all, the students should have the mindset to accept online teaching. They should not say, whatever, sir, it's not such a good thing, sir. When I see you, I feel I see. Actually, in the young minds, it is very easy to adopt. So usually students easily adapt to newer technologies. In fact, maybe they don't want to see the faces of our staff anymore in person. So they can easily adapt to it. And but their limitations they have, even with the short period of study among our own students, is that many students have that no don't have the technological tools, no connectivity, all other things. Of course, it is sudden, so they are not equipped. But over the period of 1 year of time, we have to see that the students are given all other technological tools to learn. And for at the side, at the side of the parents, they should accept, they should believe that the kids are still learning in the same effective manner they learned when they were in colleges. Many parents are having a mindset that no, 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 only when they send the kids to colleges, they believe they are learning. They may even have a mindset they are not, their students are not learning that much. So we have to compensate this one. They have to understand, make the staff, parents understand that online teaching is as of high quality as straight teaching, stage-wise teaching. So this is one thing. But similarly, for any additional cost, the parents should be prepared to spend. They should again think always in India, people think that investing in spending for education is investment. Now they have to invest a bit more. So for the students to buy some laptop or connectivity and other things. Similarly, they must be prepared to spend more in terms of fees, modernization of teaching in process of private and government institutions. I hope the parents will will cooperate. And says, and again, then we can go for teachers. Teachers are very good now. I find that many teachers have already adapted to online teaching learning process. Even as our earlier speaker, Dr. Suresh told, even at the age of 69, he has simply adapted how to give a webinar now and given a successful session now. So easy, technology makes it easy also. We have a technology to learn easily other new technologies. So we are learning easily and we are adapting. Teachers are mostly adapting easily. But we have to see, what we have to see is we have to make it a norm. Only through this it should come. Like that we have to make it. There are courses for that. Similarly, for the IQAC session, the management of institutions and governments should accept that online teaching is a payable, countable, measurable, what. But that mindset is missing in the government side also, and also on the private side. That I think the time will tell them, tell the tales. The time will show that it's effective. Similarly, if in the fair practices of OTLP should be ensured by the management. Because teachers, how he teaches should be measured. There are now, given that even in the online teaching process, we can evaluate the staff and the methods of teaching in a better way. Similarly, role of IQC. Now comes the role of IQC. We have sort of time, sir. What is the role of IQC in this transformation? First, it should as we IQC always defines, sets benchmark for how to do the internal and external assessment techniques, all these things. IQC can continue to do. Only thing is it has to give some online component. Similarly, redefine attendance of students. Attendance, how the attendance is recorded now should be technologically met, because using current technical platforms, taking attendance and seeing that student is always staying with us is not possible. The students come and within 10 minutes they log out. Such problems are there. That I will tell you why in the next slides. So we have to stick on, even if COVID just vanishes. I think this is an opportunity to stick on. And then we have to work in line with, we are waiting for UGC guidelines post-COVID. So IQAC should immediately adapt to, it is a challenge for IQAC to adapt to and implement UGC guidelines post-COVID. One case where we can get help is, I believe, the alumni, well-settled alumni, not just well-settled or retired alumni who have more time can really contribute to our education system post-COVID. They will give new ideas because they have more experience and best practices. IQC, of course, will have scope for introducing more best practices. For example, contactless ELP and administrative sides. And special training programs. FTPs may include new topics like what to do, what not to do with COVID-19. So standard operating procedures, like whenever you come to a class, all the students must wash their hands. They should desanitize things. They should always wear a mask. They should not eat together. They should not go to canteen of and all other things. And similarly, frequent campus sanitization may be brought up as a standard one for administration. And IQC can take auditing procedures of how the campuses are sanitized. That it can become one of the activities of IQC. And similarly, separate cell for handling COVID information. Although governments are giving correct information to people, some rumors are also always there. So similarly, in an university environment, students will have misinformation. If a new vaccine is invented, immediately we have to tell the students the correct procedure to apply for. And there may be a rumor that one student is having this infection. Okay. Okay, hostels, messes operation can be having new procedures. Similarly, we can have a protocol that all meetings, whenever there is no need of physical contact or physical presence, we can have a protocol that all meetings, including IQC meetings, must be conducted only online. Such standardizations can be introduced. Similarly, special trainings for non-teaching people also and sanitary workers also can be organized by IQC, and non-teaching people and sanitary workers can be monitored through audit procedures. Now, internationalization of TLB. That means earlier we used to talk about staff exchange program, research collaboration, all these things. Given that everybody adapts to this online methodologies, what we see is, what I see is, this is a great opportunity for internationalization without any much cost involved. A teacher from any country, from anywhere, can teach students across the world. Similarly, staff exchange programs will become very cost effective. There's no need of flight charges involved. We can exchange the staff just online. Similarly, industry interaction is very poor because industry people don't have time to teach or to time take a break from there. They have to travel from the industry to the institution. They get so many things. These things can be easily addressed by these online teaching learning programs because they can simply teach whenever they want. And students, they can even after office hours, they can have a course they can teach the students. So industry participation will improve. Similarly, online events also can be arranged. No need of technical symposium in person. The cost-effective method is to have a technical symposium and even seminars, conferences, all the things of college may go, 75% of the programs may go with online platforms. Of course, the global age of education can be created virtually. Now, the industrial response is very good with the COVID. We have very good industrial response actually. Immediately the industry responds to. For example, Zoom was the first industry that was first used by educational institutions, and then we are now using WebEx by Cisco. But what we are actually expecting is these platforms are not designed for classrooms. They are designed for video seminars, something like that. Or some softwares are there calling themselves as classrooms, but they don't give the provisions that a classical teacher will want. For example, attendance of his time, I want to confirm. And interactive sessions, when I give a question, one student might answer it, or I would make the student himself to teach for a while. All these things I have to add. That means a tailor-made specific video conferencing platform that is yet to be given by the industry. I hope the industry will have some educational specific software that is to be authorized by the government of India or UGC to be used with all security features, and it can become an official one. Similarly, for this software can be developed by universities also. We can even have, I request the government of India to have research grants for developing such educational softwares for video conferencing and video classrooms alone. Maybe we can do ourselves, our own programs also we can develop. The examination processes, of course, any online examinations can be should have a software that can be linked to the university government at one shot so that the transparency is maintained. And anyhow, I find some of the softwares are available in the markets for conducting symposiums, some softwares for online evaluation of projects and other things. The industry is responding to us so far. I hope within 1 year we will have much better tailor-made solutions of technology for online teaching. I hope I have given. These are all the challenges I think we will have through IQAC. I think IQAC of all institutions should take care of all these things. This section I open for our questions. If anybody have questions, we can ask questions.
Thank you very much, Dr. Naveen, sir.